today we are doing the opposite of a get ready with me. We're getting unready together. Now, I normally do cosplay get ready with me's, and I did get a bunch of questions from you all on Instagram, but because I'm getting into cosplay this weekend and I don't know if I'd be able to film, well, I won't be able to get the video up. So we're doing a get unready with me, and I'm gonna try out a bunch of new Korean skincare I have and kind of just show you my skincare routine. I try really hard to take good care of my skin, especially as a cosplayer, because I prefer to not have to retouch my photos, but also I will fully retouch like acne and things, because that's just what I do, because it just makes me feel better about my photos, okay? Everyone has acne, blemishes, redness, this, that, whatever, and like editing your photos isn't a horrible thing to do, but treating your skin really well is just as important. And I'm using my new vlog camera to try to film a main video, because the way I cannot put my big camera on my sink in order to film this video, it would be a disaster. But before we get into it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because I post new videos every single week. And I have a cosplay vlog coming out either next or the last video of the month, so keep an eye out for that. I know I need to do more cosplay content. It's that I'm trying to come up with ideas for cosplay content that isn't just me unboxing and spending my money on cosplays, okay? I pulled up the questions on my phone. We need a cute headband. There's no getting unready without a cute headband. I have this Hello Kitty one from the Creme Shop. It's so cute. I'm sorry. I grabbed my products. We're gonna start by removing my makeup, but before I remove my makeup with the whole like double cleansing method, I thought I would start with a question from the lovely Instagram people. If you ever want to have your questions in one of these videos, follow me over on Instagram, because that's always where I'm pulling the questions from. So the first one I got is, what's your cat's name? And I can hear her right outside the bathroom door. But if I let her in the bathroom right now, she will try to knock everything over, and I don't trust her like that. My cat's name is Genevieve. I'll insert some photos of her here. She is probably 13 or 14 years old now. I got her when I was in middle school. I've had her ever since, and she is my little shadow, as much as it sometimes is exhausting. Like, she needs to be with me, and at some point she probably will start crying because I'm preventing her from being next to me in this moment. I was using a micellar water before and I liked it, but I like this even more because I feel like it actually really does break down my makeup. So what we're gonna do, I already washed my hands. I'm gonna put like, can you hear her? I'm gonna put 2 pumps of oil on my hands, and we're just gonna rub off my makeup. I find that this like melts my makeup even easier than the micellar water, because I really try to avoid makeup wipes. Those are like the worst in my opinion, but I do occasionally like a makeup wipe if I'm like at a convention and I am so tired but I need my makeup off. Like, then I will use a makeup wipe. Before I get into the next step, which is emulsifying my oil cleanser, I'm gonna answer this next question, which is 2025 conventions planned. Now, as I said in like my updates video, I don't have as many conventions planned for 2025. Initially, I was planning to go to KatsuCon, which is in February, but I decided against going, mostly because I just didn't really have any like cosplays that I really wanted to do, / had the finances to get the cosplays I really wanted to do. So I'm trying to be like a little more financially responsible than I have been in previous years, and I decided probably not to do Katsu. And I say probably not, no, like I'm not doing Katsu this year. So my first con of the year will be Anime Boston, which is in May this year, which I'm very excited about. I like when Anime Boston's in May because it's like my birthday present then. It's for me. Thinking about going to PortCon in Maine. I did enjoy it last year and it was very low key, so I'm thinking about going to PortCon. I'm gonna go to Pop Cult again because I love Pop Cult and I love hanging out with Susume Paradise, my queens. I love them. What other cons? That might honestly be it for 2025. I've been tempted at the concept of Otakon. It does sound fun. I don't know. Like usually in the fall / winter. Also, normally I would go back to CCE, but my friends, none of us were able to get a hotel room for CCE. So I'm probably not going to go to CCE unless someone ends up with a spot in a room that I want to go with. So I don't know. I'm planning to prioritize location shoots and like big cosplay groups more so for 2025 because I feel like I have a lot of shoots I really want to do and a lot of like big group projects I want to do. Like I really want to put together some sort of like group cosplay shoot with my friends. I don't really know what it's going to be yet. I just want to do it. But that's what I more so want to prioritize rather than conventions. Does that make sense? All right, we're going to emulsify this cleanser, which basically you take oil, you take some water, and you mix them together and it's like emulsifying and it's supposedly good for your skin. I don't know. I'm saying things that I've heard that I know are good for my skin, but I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm giving you what I have been bestowed upon. I get my hands wet and we're gonna just emulsify the oil so you can see it's starting to like foam up. We're going to be doing the double cleansing routine, so I'm going in with another cleanser to fully cleanse my face. I'm using the Centellian 24 Plus Medusa Acneance Pore Pack Cleanser. So they're like a Korean pharmaceutical company. So I'm under the impression this is something that like a dermatologist would recommend if you had acne. My acne is looking pretty decent at the moment. I really did just scratch my face holding this near my face by accident. That's really cute. My acne is looking pretty decent at the moment, but also please keep in mind I have a bright ring light, so it's making my skin look better than it actually does. I have a lot of acne scarring on my cheeks, which is something I've been trying to heal. But we're gonna use this cleanser, and while we are cleansing, I'm gonna answer the next question, which is future cosplay plans. Okay. So along the same lines as I'm trying to do less conventions in 2025, I'm planning to do more cosplays that I really want to do and worry less about social media when it comes to picking those cosplays. Because I feel like there's some times where I will cosplay a character or a series solely because it's popular and then spend my money on something that I don't really love, or I spend my money on a cosplay for a character that isn't super popular and then I feel discouraged that it's not getting as much traction. I'm just trying to ignore social media. Like, I know I post on it, but the numbers I'm really ignoring because I'm just doing cosplay for me, honestly. And I think we all need to go back to that mindset of like, this is a hobby that you're doing for yourself. So, what cosplays am I planning to do? I feel like the big ones, obviously I'm doing Nyami at some point. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be for Anime Boston. I'm very excited about this. I want to try to shoot La Mer this year, but that is very dependent on multiple factors. I really want to cosplay Mal Mal from the Apothecary Diaries, but I specifically want to do her outfit that she wears at the end of season 1 that she dances in. I very specifically want to cosplay that outfit of hers because it's like probably my favorite outfit she wears in season 1. But also I don't know what outfits she's gonna get in season 2, so like who knows. Another cosplay I really want to do, but I don't necessarily, it doesn't need to be a 2025 cosplay, I just really want to do it. I want to cosplay Starlight Prologue Sumire from Love Live. Starlight Prologue is probably my favorite Liela song, and I love it so much, and I love Sumire, so I want to cosplay her. And I also have that figure, so more reasons to cosplay her. The next step is going to be the Sika Riedel shot. I have the like level 100. Basically what this product does is it has like teeny tiny Riedel shots, which are like kind of, this is gonna sound like scary, they're like needles in here. So basically it kind of punctures the skin and then it allows whatever you apply on top to be absorbed better. I feel like a lot of people say it hurts. I don't think it hurts. But I also have the lowest level which allows it so I can use it whenever I want to, but the higher levels you can only use like once a week or once like every like 2 weeks. So we're gonna use this right now. And a lot of y'all basically asked a very similar question, which is, what are you looking forward to that's coming up, or like what's coming up for you in the new year? So I'm filming this before Metamorphosis, but I will be performing at Metamorphosis, which I'm really excited about. Our good friends at Metamor host so many good events, and one of them is Metamorphosis, and I will be performing at that with my friends Ev, Maya, and Rory. We'll be doing Mermaid. I'm very excited. We've put a lot of work into it. Maya basically like choreographed everything, and it's genius. And I'm so excited for this performance. I'm so excited to cosplay Rika. She's my favorite. I love D4DJ. If you haven't checked out D4DJ, it's like not as popular as a bunch of the other like Idol-y series, but I really recommend it. It's very sweet. Now I'm gonna go in with my toner pads. These are the Medicube Zero Pore Pad 2.0. I talked about these in my favorites because just like they're the most hygienic pore pads I've ever used in my life. I'm obsessed with these. And kind of speaking of like grad school and like having all these hobbies, I really wanted to answer this question because I feel like I have multiple thoughts on this. And so someone wrote, advice on making time for hobbies while in grad school plus work and other responsibilities. I have so much to say. So if you don't know, besides YouTube and cosplay and school, I also have a full-time adult girl job. I go to my big girl job and I pretend to be a corporate American, and yeah, I work a 9 to 5. So basically, and even this is also how I kind of multitasked in college as well, because in college I also had so many different interests and wanted to juggle so many things at once. I am such a big proponent of writing things down. And I don't necessarily mean you need to get a journal or like a planner and like plan out a week. I mean something as simple as I will usually write like a to-do list for the week, or like just write down things I want to work on in that week. So whether that's like a bunch of videos I want to film that week, or like TikToks, or I mean rip TikTok, but if there's like any like cosplay stuff I want to work on or dances I want to learn, I'm always making lists and folders of things I want to do. So that way, if I'm ever bored or I'm like, ooh, like I don't know what I want to do, then I can look at my like folders of things. Now, that's kind of how I accumulate ideas. When it comes to managing my time, obviously like my hobbies are outside of work time. So depending on the day of the week, depending how tired or stressed I'm always trying to make time for my hobbies. Like I try to have at least some hobby or activity each day. It's a little more easy to structure when you're signed up for a class. So for example, if like when I'm taking pole classes, I know like, oh, on this day after work I have something to do. And so I kind of plan my time around like those blocks. I guess I visualize my time as blocks, if that helps. So I kind of just like, I have my list of things I want to get done, or things I want to do, or hobbies I want to do, projects I want to work on, things like that. And then I kind of just visualize my time, or if that doesn't work for you, writing out a calendar, having a planner, or whatever works to kind of understand what you have time for in a week. I really recommend using something like that. All right, next step is like a serum. I'm using currently vitamin C to try to like deal with my acne scarring. I'm using the Dr. Althea Vitamin C Boosting Serum. While that's absorbing, I'm going to answer this next question. Any tips on ordering or styling wigs? Now, I'm going to immediately say, when it comes to styling wigs, I'm not the person to ask. I am really like a very beginner when it comes to styling wigs. Any like complicated wigs I have my friends help me with because I'm really scared of wigs. Though for wig shops, I really recommend Epic Cosplay Wigs. I think their quality is probably some of the best when it comes to cosplay wigs at the moment. Now I'm gonna do my eye cream. The one I'm currently using is the eye serum from the Beauty of Joseon, and always with the ring finger. Do not put your eye cream on, not with your ring finger. It's the most delicate. You want to be nice to that skin under your eyes. I will say I'm gonna try a new moisturizer because normally I use the Rock. Well, this isn't even the one I normally use. I normally get the Rock face cream, that's the blue jar, but I accidentally bought this one, which is the whatever the gold jar is. It's the Retinol Correction Max Hydration Cream. I don't think that it's as hydrating as the blue one. I like the blue one more, but I want to use this up. But I also have another moisturizer I want to try instead tonight because my skin has been so dry from the cold. Winter and my skin, we don't get along. I've gotten many good recommendations for the Etude Sunjung 2x Barrier Intensive Cream. I've always heard really good things about this, so I kind of wanted to try it. And as we're about to be on the last step, I'm going to answer this last question, which I think is a very fun question. Personally, I like this question. And that is, what's my favorite color? Now, I know I said at the beginning, I'm a pink girly, but my favorite color is not pink. I will even insert the exact shade. I specifically like a pastel periwinkle lavender kind of bluish purple color is my favorite color. Unless they start inventing new colors, or like I get the, like, what is it? The mantis shrimp has like 17 cones in its eye, so it can see all these colors we can't see. Unless I start getting more cones in my eyes, my favorite color is going to continue to be that exact shade of purple. Thank you all so much for watching this Get Unready with me. I am ready to go to bed now. I'm gonna obviously like brush my teeth and put in my Invisalign and do all those fun things, but y'all don't get to see that because it's not that exciting. If you liked this week's video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new here, yes you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, it's right there. Woo! And in the comments, let me know if there's any Korean skincare brands you recommend me looking into. I'm always looking for new brands to try or new products to try, so like my skincare routine honestly changes like every few months, or honestly there's certain day-to-day things that I didn't do today but I would do on other days of the week, so it really just depends. This is kind of just like a sample of my skincare routine. All of my social media is linked in the description, so if you want to see short form content, cosplay photos, cute little videos of my outfits, random pictures of anime merch and blind boxes I buy. I post like everything else all over on my Instagram, my Blue Sky. Not really using Twitter anymore. Can't use TikTok anymore really. Gonna start using Xiaohongshu, but I'm not gonna share that with y'all until I like make it what I want it to be. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching this week's video. Bye! I'm gonna go to bed now. I probably look so tired.